And now, Negative 43 TV begins another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV reliably serves Sneedville and all of Purgatory, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever the time of day that Negative 43 TV goes to air, welcome, and we hope you enjoy today's programming. And now, the official Negative 43 TV jingle written by Skull Kid.
And before we get to that little piece of absolute excellence, let's get some introductions going on this Thursday. King Blazy, Wisdom, Power, Intellect is here, as is Dutchy, who is watching this with his good friend Donkey Butter. Boy, sounds good. And hey, look, everybody. It's Logie Berra here just in time. I should tell you before we even start, we will be here until 8 p.m. Sneedville time. Yes, indeed. I'm going to watch a movie on YouTube with Mrs. Baritone. What I'm going to watch, I don't even know. We tend to like mid-50s, late 50s drive-in movie schlock. You know, just turn your brain off and just be amused for a little bit. Populist Uprising is here as well. And now it's time to unleash, courtesy of Skull Kid Boy. It's the Negative 43 TV jingle right here, right now.
Welcome to Sneedville. Here at 43 TV. We keep you up to date with our favorite reprobate, Tyree, Sneed. We're Richbartone as your lovely host.
That's me.
To watch the Batman that you hate the most. We're live here at 43 TV. We're live here at 43 TV. Yeah. I'm saying.
I love that so much. John Cole's here.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43 TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright to said content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
And that is a solemn promise as always, as you can see right now on your screen. richbaritone at mail.com. That's the whole deal right there. And now, the prayer.
Just understand, man. Pray for me, bro. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to pray right now. As much as I can. But Lord, please help me and give me the strength to be able to take on and handle all of this spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Please give me the strength to stand in your name. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of you-know-what. Right? Or you-know-what, and your staff, they comfort me.
Boy, I stumbled all over that one. Your you-know-what. I still can't believe that he thinks that means dick. Stu is here, and it's morning in Australia. Mr. Smith is here as well. Oh, man, just finished a delivery heading back to the depot. Nothing like Negative 43 TV at work to make things a little bit better.
And just stick with me. Please, Lord Jesus Christ, stick with me through all of this, through the temptation, through all of the evil that's coming at me. Please bring karma and justice and true righteousness to this situation. Please, as you have never left my side, continue to back me and support me in my cause for doing your work on this planet. Please support me and give me the resources I need. Please bring me people that are going to donate and support me financially. Please bring me the money and tools to do your work on this planet, to make sure that I stop these people from child. Hold on. God, please help my soul to be at peace. Please help me just be able to learn how to deal the best way possible and not allow evil, malicious energies to affect my peace, my state of mind.
That's all you ever put out in the world, though, is just that same negativity. Connie's crusty charcuter is here. Stu, Rich, hell of a week. I'm tired. Yeah, I remember those days. It's been a while, but I've had my share of 60-hour weeks, that's for sure. My sympathies are with you. But hey, at least you got a job, I guess. So Kelchu Bordnor is here as well. And indeed, Connie caught it. I was muted, so we have a mute game winner already. Yes, it was a very, very short mute. She shot her shot, and by God, she won. And we're not actually even into the show yet. This could be quite an evening here on Negative 43 TV.
Please protect me. And I know that you are there with me. I know that.
What would give you the impression that God is there with you? Look around you and give me one example of God being with you. You, sir, are forsaken. I don't even know why I use the word sir, because you certainly don't qualify for that. Negasonic middle-aged dickhead is here. Big O.L. Pappy is here. And you are most welcome, Stu. If there's anything that I respect, it's hard work.
You support everything that I am doing in your name. Again, please help me, give me strength where I do not have it.
Yeah, you've had 3 of those here really recently too, C4. You're doing quite the job.
To stand up to these oppressors, to these evil people, to this system. Again, please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me in my effort to completely stop child.
Yeah, life happens. Life certainly happens, but that absolutely, God, that sucks.
And to protect the youth and to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and cannot protect themselves from.
I just put on a new cart myself at Strawberry Shortcake.
Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion,
yes.
in the midst of my anxiety.
He's driving to work. Nega's driving to work, listening to Negative 43 TV. Oh, those radio fantasies are coming to life.
My frustration, and my not knowing what's going to happen to me next. Just continue to supply me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs. And please guide me through this hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fwapo of E-Town Records.
All right. Please just continue to be there and just give me the strength I need to overcome what we all know is going on spiritually behind closed doors. You know, the wicked will never win. They lost the minute they were wicked.
You know who wins all of the time? CIA hole does.
They lost the minute they were evil. And I just want to say that I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for providing me with the beautiful life that I have lived. Give me, more and more time.
I agree, Stu. Did you know that Australians are very, very wise people, at least the ones that aren't involved in government? Listen to Stu and hit that thumbs up.
Continue to make me immortal in your name and have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal and I am inconquerable because I stand in the name.
I always have to say something when you start talking about the fact that you're immortal. And I say the same thing every time, and I'm going to say it again. You have to, if you're a Christian, you have to die to enter into the kingdom of heaven. To claim immortality for yourself is absolutely blasphemous in pretty much any religion you care to name.
Of righteousness in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God, I stand up to all of these evil people, all right, by myself, and I'm never.
Thank you so much, CIA hole. It was a lot of hard work, but boy, we really did it, didn't we?
By myself because you were with me. You and the millions of ancestors that support me. The voice, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me.
Continue to give me. That's a big phrase with him, as always. Continue to give me whatever the hell. Give me everything. Money, food, sex, clothes. Give me everything. Give me orthopedic penny loafers. That would be really, really cool. And I will probably make a little video for Saturday Madness of Tyree's samurai training. Have you seen any of that shit? Good Lord, he's actually poking things with an imaginary stick. I have not made, poking things with an imaginary stick. Apparently, he has not found a stick yet. Yes, indeed, C4, he's an ice skater. He just refuses to play hockey because he'll get his ass kicked. Sheriff Consent is here on this Thursday. Let's see, let's get all caught up here. Who's got March? Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Yes, we certainly are. And I am all caught up. Unbelievable. Let's finish this opening. Well, I'm not quite caught up. There's Lady Nightmare. Please say hi, everyone.
The resilience and strength and just everything. Supplied me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire company business idea into a full-scale agency operation to truly stop all of these evil, wicked people's plans and plots for me.
So the plan is to stop you. Okay, I understand that much. Best in Show is here. I understand that even better. And Money Mike's here. And Brett Harley's here. Ooh, just feel the fun building, huh?
Me and for our planet. Please help me to protect everyone here. And, just give me the power. Truly, I need your power, I need your guidance, and I need you.
Sticky taking a nap. Yeah, he's a hard-working guy. I'm sure he's earned it.
I am aware I cannot do this by myself. It is too much for me to handle, and it takes a lot, but this is way too much for me. So I call out to your name, God, Jesus Christ, please.
Oh man, another Sneed billion listening to Negative 43 TV in his car. Ooh, the vibes. It's 3 minutes after the hour. I'm Richbartone.
I am begging you to help me get through this. Help me save my life, please. Heal me. Help me. Give me the way. I know you will provide the way. Provide me a way for me to scale through this matrix, through every challenge and obstacle that it provides. And just give me the strength and resilience necessary. Clear the path for me.
No go, no deal. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hi to Boo Earns on this Thursday.
As you have done, continue to protect me. And just know that every step I take is divine. And in your name, amen.
Eat that truck, Joey. Eat that truck. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and Negative 43 TV is live for this Thursday, March 13th, 2025. I'd like to remind everybody that this coming Monday, which is actually St. Patrick's Day, it'll be time for the St. Patrick's Day tradition. Yes, that's right. It'll be time to watch Cashless Slam 21, Tyree Sneed versus Shamrock. If you've never heard it, you're in for a treat. And if you have heard it before, why? I'm just hoping you enjoyed it so much that you can stand listening to it one more time here on Negative 43 TV. Showtime to be announced. I have no idea when I'm going to go live on Monday, but remember that I am, and I'm going to have a special treat for everybody here. So, what are we going to do right now? We are going to start with the feature of the evening. And again, we'll be here until 8 o'clock, at which time I will be watching a movie with my wife. So we got an hour and 55 minutes left to go. So we got plenty of time for plenty of fun, plenty of roasting, plenty of just plain everything. Tomorrow is Pi Day, 314. Oh, okay. You mean like the number pi? Yeah, that's cool. I was going to say Pi Day. Boy, that's pretty much useless to me anymore. Joe Pack Recur is here. Joe Pack Recur the second is here, as is who is Johnny J. So let me go ahead and put this numbnut up on the screen. Have I done that before presenting a team? Okay, what the hell is this thing even doing? My browser is really beginning to enjoy fucking with me for no obvious reason. It's so much fun. I just have to remind myself to enjoy it. Damn it, enjoy it. So let's see. Maybe that'll help. Well, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Add to the stage. Remove other media streams from the stage. Remove. I have done this. Now add to stage. Oh, there we are. It did things that it wasn't doing 2 months ago. It's doing right now live just for you. Well, actually, it's not just for you. It's just something else for it to fuck with me with. Tyree would prefer a real pie tomorrow. Is that a cream pie you're talking about? Sorry about that, kids. I could not let that pass. You know how I am if you've been watching me for any length of time at all. So it's time to hit the candy-colored button. This is Tyree Sneed. I'm the only master manifester, though. Hit the candy-colored button and let's go.
All right, what's up, people? You tuned into Batman Radio, the greatest radio show of all time. So,
I'm tuned into YouTube. Okay, I'm tuned into YouTube. I'm not tuned into the radio. I'm tuned in to YouTube. Numbnuts. And the money, let's get this one out of the way. That money is not his. That money is taken from a picture that Deezy sent him with one, two, three, about 4 bands there, as he likes to say. And he simply removed the background of the table it was laying on. And now that's his money. And we all know that's Deezy's money. We all know this. If you didn't know it before, by golly, you know it now. And that's one of the fun things about watching Negative 43 TV. You never know what you're going to learn. Whatever you learn will, of course, be totally useless in real life, but you know.
basically, I just want to address, and this is all kind of like coming from one individual. Like I said, I've already gone in on it. I've already talked about it, already spoke on it, right? First of all these other YouTubers, I could care less what they got to say, bro. They ain't on my level. So if you ain't on my level, I don't care what you're talking about. Like I said, money buys everything. So everything you talking about don't.
It truly does not buy happiness. That's not just an old saying. It's absolutely true.
Make no sense. Like I said, I've been over the matter. I go over the matter one time. The fact is that I'm going to be treated the right way on here and off, and I'm going to be talked to the right way. And that's the only issue.
You will be treated like shit. You will be talked to like shit. And you will like it because you don't have the power to stop it.
Other than that, I'm not lacking anything, brother. All that stuff is projection and insecurity, man. You have fun with that. I don't have time for it. I'm not on YouTube to go through anything or endure anything, nor will I assure you, and I promise you. Right? So like I said, at the end of the day, man, I'm in the successful position. I'm in the position that all y'all want to be in, right? Now, this lady on here who makes no sense, she keeps saying crazy stuff, off the wall stuff, and she thinks that like it's all good. It ain't all good. And I want to correct you right now real quick. First of all, you said out your mouth you actually had the audacity to say that you know people and those people have manifested $1 million and then spent it in the same day and then manifested 100K. Yeah, that's physically impossible, basically. So can you please stop listening to my show and me, because I know it's all coming from me. It's not coming from who you're talking about. It's from me, and you're following my page and you keep trying to copy and imitate me and my hustle. And that's why we're going to court. You see what I'm saying? Because you're fabricating, you're not me,
Well,
and
I
you
mean,
can never.
the court lie, we're all totally familiar with it. It's one of the very repetitive things that he will go to 20, 30, 40 times in a single show. This is where the challenge lies, is trying to deal with this stuff. And there are times where it gets very, very difficult to deal with it. The guy is a literal, he has a broken record for a brain. We all know that.
Be me. You're not my. You don't have my energy. You don't play basketball. You don't work out. I mean, you're not even a man.
And your shot is horrible. Okay. I have not played basketball in 20 years. Your shot sucks. You know why? You're square to the basket. If you're right handed, your right foot should be just a little bit forward, but you shoot square to the basket. The basketball never gets on top of your head. There is no extension in your arms. A jump shot is shot with the wrist and the fingers. You have no extension on your arm, and you're shooting the ball from a position where I would imagine you know the feeling of basketballs being shoved in your face. It's just a block shot waiting to happen. It's a horrible shot.
At the end of the day, please stop copying me. The only master manifester in this world, there's only one, is Tyree Sneed. Now let me go over this again with
Okay,
you.
we have our first reader for the listeners. It comes from Money Mike, as it so often does. Tyree would be a terrible club owner because he lets all the guys come in the back door for
You can
free.
look up whatever you want. It's not public information, right? But I have all documented receipts and proof and records of all my claims, just like I do for me being a gangster. So first of all, everything about me, who I am, is beautiful.
Yeah,
Like I said, I'm the most.
Every shot that Tyree Sneed takes, it's not so much of a shot as it is a little kid's push coming from a higher angle. He's pushing that ball. He's not shooting it.
Handsome man on the planet, and every single individual on this network and off is jealous of me because I'm beautiful. So that's just comes with the territory of being beautiful and handsome, right? So when you try to start saying things that have been addressed and then you repeat yourself, it means that you're triggered, impressed by my success.
I grew up in an American jock neighborhood, and we played whatever was in season. Yeah, I grew up playing a lot of basketball.
Which came out, and we got divine confirmation today. It's exactly what it said. It said, your enemies, they're not my enemies. I don't have enemies. I'm cool with everybody. You just got some people who, like I said, they jealous, so they follow me around the internet, commit felonies and crimes, and they all gonna go to prison. That's all. I'm not here for that, right? I'm a celebrity. I'm here to enjoy myself and have fun. Just like anything I do, all I'm gonna do is enjoy myself. I don't
He is celebrity, yo.
care what the world says about
Clown.
it. Do what you do. I'm gonna have my fun regardless, no matter where I'm at and what I'm doing. That's what y'all don't get. You talking about material possessions. Material possessions is nothing to me, bro. I manifest literally anything I want. I mean,
Material possessions are nothing. Over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got him pissed. Mansion and estate, blah, blah, blee, blah, blah, blah. Fuck yourself.
if you haven't figured that out,
It's everything to you. And the thing that makes it funny is the only thing that you have that you list so often is the watch, which no longer runs, was never worth $530, and now it's worth about $5 for scrap, maybe $3.
how do I own billions in equity? That means I own buildings that are worth billions of dollars.
Okay.
Right now. Right. So I've already gone over
So why aren't you sleeping in the lobby of one of them?
my wealth more than enough times, bro. You're acting like it's a finite thing, like that's it. No, I'm just barely beginning my hustle. I'm about to get a whole lot more. Like I said, I have inventory right now, bro, for an immobile goods store if I want, bro. I mean, worth thousands upon thousands of dollars.
He has inventory, but he's not materialistic.
On top of owning billions in equity, like literally, I'm the only self-made trillionaire ever existed. Like I said, I got set up, targeted for having.
Maybe he did, but it's Tyree claiming that he paid $530 for the watch. So the odds of that being a lie are really good.
But more cars and more money than anybody on any neighborhood, any block, right? And then bounced back and had all the pieces come together, and I'm still the only self-made trillionaire in equity. And I spent all the money. Okay, so again, this is documented fact. I don't care what no one tells you.
You spent all the money that you inherited. Yeah, that is documented fact. And we'll kind of get into that a little bit later on. As long as I don't miss my cue, it'll be fun.
Right? These people have watched me make more money than anyone they've ever seen on this network.
Oh, Quapo is new to Sneedville. Yes, he said self-made trillionaire. And he's going to say a lot of other things you've never heard in your life. I will be, as I'd like to say, I'll be 64 years old this coming April. And once a show, he will say something in such a way that I have never heard it before. That takes some doing, but actually it doesn't. It's just kind of stuff that he just kind of fumbles into.
Network. I am the only guy who put up more cash money, tangible money, not prop money like Masons, on this network of YouTube.
Yeah, one time our guy Nick, International Stanley, got on a panel with Tyree Sneed. This had to be 3 or 4 years ago, and laid out on a table for him $15,000 in cash, which was, of course, prop money. Oh my God. Do you want to slap him? I sure do. I'm just kidding, algorithm.
You took the channel down, you flagged the channel, right? I was targeted by the government, and you all were upset because nobody can come close to me when it comes to manifesting. Why? Because I'm the master manifester. This lady right now is in a hotel.
Okay, another thing that we do a lot around here, Quapo, is a little thing we call Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And we're going to do one right now at the request of Kelchu Bordner, who doesn't smoke pot and he doesn't do drugs. But he's as enthusiastic about smoke 'em if you got 'em as all the potheads here. Believe me, you're surrounded by potheads. Go ahead and crack open that black currant because we're going to do it right now, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I would like to direct your attention to the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And I'll be damned, it's the pit boss. It's smoke 'em if you got 'em, as long as the pit boss is up there. Let's go.
Cannot take care of her kids, and has the audacity to talk this fake talk, talking about other people. That's what they do. I never understood cheerleading for strangers and made up ghost people that don't exist. I mean, she's talking about a hypothetical individual that doesn't exist. There has never been anyone in the history of the world who has ever made $1 million and spent it in the same day and then made $100,000. It's impossible. So what you're saying is such reaching, and this is what people do, right, on YouTube, because like I said, you have no business being on this network. Okay, if you don't have your act together and you can't make some sense, please leave this network, bro.
You're welcome, Kelchu. I just couldn't have you cramping up. It's just not right. So yeah, I'll get high. You can get your fluids. It's a fair trade. I like the idea.
Oh, we're asking. So you keep acting like you have a voice here. You don't. Just leave. Just like you don't have a business. Just like you're not monetized. This same individual, their channel says that they have over like 21,000 subs. Yeah, right, dude. And you get no views on your lives and your shorts? I'm sorry, but what? So you want to fake it till you make it? So you have to one-up everybody with fake stuff. And that's what they do. That's why they're so into their little illegal witchcraft they do, because it's their way of mentally trying to tell themselves it's a coping mechanism that they're in control of everything in the world when they're really not. And they're really just super petty and it's pathetic and they're not doing anything.
Well, Wapo, first of all, welcome to Sneedville. And second of all, just come to Negative 43 TV for your Tyree Sneed content, because direct exposure to Tyree Sneed is simply, it's not safe.
Like I said, they're in a hotel right now and can't take care of their own kids. That's a person who's not fit to be a mother, period.
Yes, he is mad at a tarot reader.
So what are you talking about? But y'all don't want to help with that situation as usual. I'm the only one who's actually concerned for her kids, right? Because that's not right towards them.
Yes, indeed, Dutchy. You have banana cake, I have strawberry shortcake, and everyone's gone to the moon. It's not an old song anymore. It's not just an old song anymore. It's What's Happening on Negative 43 TV. Wow, man.
Because they need to eat. They deserve to be well taken care of. And she is not fit to be a mother. And all y'all should know who I'm talking about on this network. There's no acting, no qualms. Like I said, these people don't care about human beings. They just are on here to try to be some way towards humans. That's not right, man. Right? So at the end of the day, man, like I said, I've answered you all. Quit repeating yourself. You ain't doing nothing to me, bro. I'm a grown man.
You're telling me to quit repeating myself. That is one of the things I strive not to do. And I've been doing a little bit of it lately because we've gotten so far into this, it's almost unavoidable at this point. Unless I'm going to say absolutely nothing for 10 minutes straight. And I'm sure there may be some people here that would actually enjoy that. Motor Mouth's got a motor mouth. Negative 43 TV.
You ain't never going to talk to me like that. So miss me with that. Like I said, I'm proud of how I look. I'm proud of what I've been through. I'm not going to repeat myself again. You want to repeat nonsense? You be my guest.
I mentioned this a few minutes ago, Kelchu. Have you seen the shorts where he's practicing his samurai skills with an imaginary stick? He's literally poking things with an imaginary stick. Stupid? Oh, you bet.
Yes. Y'all get no more responses from me.
Hey!
And I'm done going on y'all's panels and talking to y'all because it's a waste of my time.
That guy is here. That guy has been very, very sick for what, the better part of the last 2 weeks. Really happy to see you. After all, he is our favorite Viking. How is Shammy doing? Is she doing better too, I hope?
I'm where you want to be in life. You see that money on the icon? That's real money that I had made when I was working, running my own food truck and my own restaurant. That was nothing, bro. I had stacks of hundreds on me every day. This is why the B Vlogs dude wanted to come out and say, "Yeah, I got stacks of hundreds every day with his little 4
Ah, yes, the Egg McMuffin, or as Bill Murray put it, Egg-a-mug.
glasses." So he has to keep putting his glasses up. And homeboy has never seen no money in his entire existence. He's never seen no bread, not even $500 ever. Talking about he does this, admitting to legal activity, but yeah, he has no money, bro. Stop it, boy. Everything you've said, you haven't presented any actual concrete, tangible receipt of. Nothing. People with money don't act like you. You don't have any money. We established that. Moving forward, this lady has no money. She's literally about to get kicked out of that hotel.
I have got to tell you, the health around Sneedville lately hasn't necessarily been so great. I just found out about Mark basically because I'm hardly ever on Discord. You two have been sick. Mark was really, really, really sick. It's time of the season, I suppose.
Right? So again, if that's how you live,
But everybody's feeling better and doing better, and that is, after all, the important thing.
And you not only not living paycheck to paycheck, but you actually online begging. The boy today, the man that I put in his place today on his show, yeah, he has never made any money, has no money, has nothing.
They're in his shorts. They're pretty much toward the top. And anything that mentions samurai or samurai training, he's going to be poking imaginary opponents with an imaginary stick. He's 35 years old, everybody. That's one of the few things he says that's actually true. And he's poking things with imaginary sticks.
He doesn't have a pot
while dressed as Batman.
To you know what in.
What's insane about that, huh?
And he has the audacity to try to say anything about me in my direction, bro. Again, I'm going to say this again. I have concrete, tangible receipts. That means bank records and everything, bro. I have all history. All of it is recorded and documented. I have made millions every year consecutively. The reason you all are so triggered and pressed is because anything I touch turns to gold.
I agree that guy, the air quality around here absolutely sucks. Absolutely sucks. I can't even describe what it smells like. Kelju Bordner under Samurai Batman. Yes, if any of you are curious about these videos I'm talking about, they will be under shorts on the Samurai Batman page, which is the newest name of his channel. It certainly won't be the last because it never is. Negative 43 TV, 24 minutes after the hour.
Gold. The venture that I'm working on, why are you talking about anything except the only topic at hand?
Yeah, Rio James, I heard that little conversation that they had that wasn't a conversation at all. I would restream it myself, except I don't want to restream Rio James's content because you tend to restream the content of people that maybe you just don't like that much. And there was a lot of N-word and Whitey and Cracker and all that stuff going on, and I don't want to propagate it.
This business, I'm
Although Rio was doing nothing more than responding in kind.
successful with. I make plenty of money. I make tons of money on here. Everything I touch turns to gold. I'm ranked on Reverb Nation right now in the top, I don't know what in the world. I'm basically the #1 music artist in the world. Right? Then I'm worldwide with my own website. These people can't be serious, bro.
Something I like to point out about his website every now and again, I don't think I've pointed this out for a couple of weeks. He said a while ago that if somebody were to actually buy something from TyreeSneed.com, he wouldn't be able to get the money off of the website because he doesn't have it set up with any of his various cards, like, you know, whatever card you care to attach to it. And why is that? Because the site that TyreeSneed.com is on is so old that you need to know how to write code in order to connect that page to a bank card. That's what he's flexing on, kids. A page that he cannot edit, and if anybody ever bought anything, he'll never be able to get the money because he's too fucking stupid to figure it out. True.
Feel me?
No.
So, like I said, y'all are funny, man. Like, straight up. Y'all are funny. Y'all are hilarious. And you do funny things and you have funny antics. Everything is funny about you. At the end of the day,
all I can say to that is antics. Look at your right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner of your screen. That's the end of the first. Smoke them if you got them, but fret not. There's going to be a few more, you know me.
I have all receipts. And anyone who wants to have a sit-down meeting face-to-face, they're more than welcome to with me. I will prove every statement I've said. Again, millions. I made millions every year consecutively, bro. Millions of dollars.
What do you mean by that?
So these people can't get over the fact that I'm not on here lying and making anything up. So they want to fabricate and try to copy my hustle by just lying and fake talking. But lady, why are you talking about anyone else and about fake money that doesn't exist or fake millions? Why do y'all make up such outrageous digits that you've never even seen? I've had a bank account with over 300,000 in it.
Had. And I doubt that you ever had that. Had. Mr. Joey had.
There's not one person in that sector or on this network who's ever seen money like that.
Or should I say Joey had not.
Real with yourself. You
That's
ain't
better.
never, ever had 300,000 in a bank account. Boy, please. It changes your whole perspective on life. I was running everything, bro. Do you understand? I had so much money, I didn't even know what to do with, and I know how to wield money as power. So I had so much power, I could do whatever I want. Do you?
Baby Gangsta Dick, world's most diabolical corrupt, joins us on this Thursday on Negative 43 TV. What was the bullshit you were talking about, Tyree?
Understand what that's like? No, because you've never been in that position. You need to be real with yourself, lady, and quit getting on here and lying and trying to play victim. That's what they do. Like I said, they are the ones who are on the aggression and the offensive, and then they want to play victim when all you're doing is saying, hey, look, I don't need to tolerate your delusion and you're not making any coherent sense. And then they want to overtalk you and then pretend and play victim. It doesn't work that way. Like I said, I'm the most patient individual in the world, but you're going to respect me and let me talk. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that icon is real. This is real.
You know that guy, I absolutely love it when my friends do well in life. I really do.
Money. This is not a Google picture. This is real money. This was nothing. Okay.
Again, it's DZ's money.
And like I said, I ran my own food truck. That means I wasn't the owner. They were the owners. I ran the food truck for them. And that was like a whole restaurant. I ran a restaurant by myself. I was an independent contractor on taxes. That's a hell of an accomplishment, right?
Independent contractor on taxes. If you haven't been around here very long, every job he ever gets, he's not an employee. He's an independent contractor on taxes. What that means is when he clocks in, the only responsibility the company has toward him is just deducting the taxes. That's it. Past that, the minute he hits your clock, he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do because he's an independent contractor. Gee, I wonder why you can't keep fucking job.
So there's only positivity in that. There's only positivity as far as my YouTube career. Like I said, I can't even go anywhere
Hey,
without.
speaking of the devil, DZ1119 is here. We were just talking about the fact that the money that you're seeing on Tyree's screen, our screen, is your cash.
Getting honked at. I'm a celebrity. Like the reading said, we got divine confirmation today. These enemies who aren't really enemies, they're wannabes online who wish they were me, like Rio. All they do is get online and project because they triggered and pressed at what? Me being me and my success.
Okay, look at the comment I have put up on your screen. DZ says this was a pick of $1,200. Joey, we know where the picture came from. We know where it came from. The money you're looking at right there never touched your greasy, sweaty palms.
See, Rio wishes
Oh,
that
wait,
he
I forgot Krusty as well. Krusty palms.
looked like me.
Wonder how that happened.
That's all you told me today. You're not doing anything to me except, I'm going to stand my ground and never back down like I don't to anyone. And you're just making me, basically have to match energies. That's all. You know what I mean? Which, isn't
Oh, cheeseburger.
necessary. It's pretty whack, especially with what I'm going through. But people like that have no empathy. Like I said, he's just sitting there drinking nonstop. And like I said, he owns nothing. He has nothing that he owns. And then the rest of his group that he belongs to, and I'm talking about group like all, you know what I'm saying? None of them own anything. They're all in modern day slavery. So what would I care what he says? Whoever told you I care what your opinion is, bro, they lied to you. You trying to copy me, bro.
Stu's driving. Roll down your windows and crank it up. This is negative 43 TV in Sneedville, Purgatory. It's 31 minutes after the hour.
Like I said, I do this radio thing for real, bro. That's why when you squirt up on here, you got sun today. You got on. That's
You just heard radio for real, even though we're on YouTube.
a fact.
Well, actually, you didn't, because if you walked into a radio station today, especially an AM station, and you walked in there and said, I said, "Hi, I'm Richbartone, and you need me on your airwaves," they would look at me and say, "Why are you talking like that?"
You got G-check. So then you don't only get G-check, but then you got challenged and then you back down from
And welcome, brother Ardash.
that because you couldn't even show up and click a link on my show. This is the only show that has marketing value. You all can fabricate. You can get an army of people together who are nobodies, but you all will never make the money I make on this network.
I had a bowl of chili made with 93% lean ground beef and lots and lots and lots of it.
None of you. And the more you do that, the farther back you're going to get pushed by God. I promise you. God ain't playing about his chosen one, bro. He doesn't play about one hair follicle.
We got another driver. I simply love it more than I can tell you. It's Sticky TT6.
On my head. I'm
He's
perfect
on
the
the
way
road
I am.
again.
I'm happy. I'm good. I'm satisfied. I'm content. And I think that it's really just all you want that, and you're just upset because you don't know how to get it, and you never could because you're not satisfied or content with yourself.
Oh, you got to do that every great now and again. Like for my birthday, I am going to a Frisch's Big Boy, the nearest one to me, and I'm getting a double Big Boy the prize. I may even get a small shake.
That's all. You're not happy being you. Feel me? Like I said, I met Ken Griffey Jr. I went to his camp. Y'all really want me to go through the list again and summarize for you? This ain't for you. I'm not trying to prove nothing to any of you. Where did you get off assuming and pretending? I don't prove nothing. I just live my life. Y'all the ones who get triggered and pressed. That's all on your own, bro. I went to Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball camp. I ended up winning the award.
Yeah, I do believe that for Saturday Madness, I'm going to compile a little video, maybe a minute or so. Tyree jousting at windmills. He thinks he looks like Batman, but he's actually Don Quixote 2025. Watch one of those samurai videos and you'll know what I mean. He's jousting, all right.
I went numerous
And for once, he's not jousting with another guy's dick. Negative 43 TV.
times. Shook hands with him, met him. I met Barry Larkin. Like I said, colleges tried to recruit me to college ball to play college baseball for him as soon as I was of age because I was only 12 years old. Okay. I was ranked in the top.
You know, if this keeps up, I may have to have a moment alone. Negasonic, middle-aged dickheads driving too. Open the windows, crank it way the hell up.
For tennis when I was 12 years old in USTA. And then I played one national. I won the ZAT, became a champ. Then I became a super champ, right? There's no.
Well, what kind of food do you love more than anything, that guy? Now, don't do this if there's like a relative chance that you could still get sick, because you don't want to ruin anything for yourself.
Reason why that chat should be open. Goodbye. Nope. That chat was closed. Hold on.
Okay, here's a big pause. I think I heard this part. I think he'll be around before too much longer. And Bryson DeChambeau's videos, if you're a golfer, you really need to watch this guy. He does things to entertain you and other golfers that could potentially
See how
ruin
easy
a
that is?
swing.
So again, this company,
He uses very specific equipment. All of his clubs that he plays with on the tour, on the Live Tour, unfortunately, they're the same length. It's the weirdest damn thing, and they've got huge grips on them. And he will go out and do things like play 9 holes with a beginner set for an 8-year-old. And it just never seems to mess him up.
right? This is why I'm going to win my lawsuits, right? Because I'm filing lawsuits on all these companies. I'm filing lawsuits basically on a whole bunch of different individuals and companies and organizations and entities. So again, I already had the chat room off, and they keep clicking buttons somehow through the phone, right? Okay.
Yeah, I believe he actually attended these things too.
And this phone, I mean, like I said, I dropped it today again, right? Because it just like that weird energy that all y'all have. And like, so I don't even know if I'm going to pay the bill this month, because I mean, the screen is already messed up. You know what I mean?
He's already broken his phone. He's had this one, what, a couple months maybe? It's already thrashed. He may not pay the phone bill. He'll move heaven and earth, suck every dick that's available to him to make sure that he does not go offline. Being online means a lot to him. It means a lot to me too, but for different, far more positive reasons. Negative 43 TV.
So I don't know if I'm going to just try to buy a new one when I can. I don't know if I'll just let it term out after the 21st. Like I said, right now I already got like $300 together. That's just the truth, accumulating everything. I mean, including my next check. It's only like $23. That's pretty good though, right? We're not even halfway through the month. So I run my business. I mean, I work every day and I run my business. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to work because I'm good. I have everything I need. I'm satisfied. I'm content. I'm established. I'm good. I have stability, which you all are mad at, right? And the question is, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. So what are you talking about? Don't be mad at me because y'all are powerless. Because
God, that guy, that's fucking crazy. That's a totally relentless type of flu.
you don't have the beautiful life that I have. I don't care. See, you all don't spend your time trying to build things. You spend time trying to drag others down. That's why you'll never make it anywhere. See, the world doesn't work like that. When you're a grown adult like me, I'm 35.
Ooh, what a lucky man you are. It'd be 10 years. Jeez, I was a little bit sick a couple of days ago and had to miss another day at the gym. It was the same thing that it was the last time. I would get very loose stools, like 4 or 5 times in a row, and then wake up the next day and just be totally drained of like all of my energy.
Bro, like that's not how it works. It doesn't just, oh, you're upset and jealous, so I should lose everything. Nah, that's immaturity. That's not the way the world works. It never will. It doesn't even matter how many people you get to be against somebody who's a righteous man, because they're jealous and evil too. You can have, there's tons of evil people. I mean, half this country worships Satan. I mean, you ain't gonna take nothing from me. Think I'd ever let a Mason tell me what to do? Like I said, I only challenge y'all every day, bro. I test y'all every day, bro. I go out in the street and I own you Masons. That's why I do what I do. Not just Masons, but anybody. Honestly, I take.
That is absolutely right, Deezy, and that is one of the reasons that so many people say that youth is wasted on the young.
Whatever comes my way, bro. I'm not scared of nothing and nobody. Like I said,
it tends to be something that you don't truly fully appreciate until it's gone. Long gone, baby.
I'm the one who puts all these entities, legal organizations out of business, put Empower Network out of business, shut down cartel operations single-handedly. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I've put a lot of illegal organizations out of business, and a lot of them was hands-on. You know about me. So, like I said, keep my name out your mouth, man. That stuff trying to pretend online with that fake stuff, bro. And
oh man, migraines. My heart's always went out to the migraine people.
Just trying to get people to, get worked up Like, we got to stop that, bro. That's corny, man.
Ooh,
You know what I mean? Because that's
I'm
just
glad you
crazy,
mentioned
man.
that.
Like,
I'm
and then
glad you mentioned that, Nega. My license will expire on my birthday, so it's be in my best interest to get over there ASAP. And why not? I only live a minute and a half from the BMB.
they wonder why things are happening to them. They wonder why they're going through what they're going through. They wonder why God is sitting there and saying, "Here you go, buddy. Here's your karma on a silver platter." And it's going to continue to happen and worse and worse. They don't understand everything that you do my way. I didn't even have a chance
Oh my God, that sounds like hell on earth.
at surviving anything I've been through. Okay, I wasn't even supposed to make it this far. I'm a walking miracle. I proved I'm superhuman. What I went through physically, I'm so proud of. It's unreal. You could never take that away from me or make me feel any way. It's a one-time thing. You've been addressed. Move on. We're not doing repeating yourself anymore. So, like I said, when these people get on here and they try to pretend like they're saying things, just like these weird comments, none of it exists. You see what I'm saying? They want to detract and take away from the only thing we're here to talk about, which is just basic human thought, right? Calmly, peacefully. All we do is have peaceful conversations. The minute you start trying to talk while I'm talking and all that other stuff, you already know what it is. People don't come around me talking like that. We don't tolerate that. I'm a gangster. Okay, and I'm the actual mob. So I'm gonna say it again. I take myself very seriously, and you do too. You all are my fans.
I don't take myself seriously at all. I'm here enjoying myself. You take yourself so seriously as to be yet another mental impairment for you.
I didn't ask you to type anything to me. I'm not talking to you. I
Wow,
didn't
you're
ask you for your
tender.
opinion. It seems like you don't know how to have a coherent English conversation. Don't ever interrupt me, bro. So I'm gonna say it again, man. All you people are in the same category. You're the unaccomplished, right? You're the nobodies.
Yeah, Kelch, it's a funny thing. You know, you become allergic to things that you weren't allergic to before. You start to there are certain foods that all of a sudden that you liked when you were a kid that you absolutely can't stand as an adult. Mine would be sardines.
You're the people who are jealous of me
I would destroy them. Then about 8 years old, it just all of a sudden it was just like, what am I doing here?
because I'm accomplishing everything. Like I said, I was mad successful with that restaurant food truck. I made over like 11 bands in a matter of a few months. I was paying for a hotel that was worth over $100 something every night. So I mean, figure that out. I was living in luxury just like I always am, right? I'm always good. I'm always doing better than you. Billions in equity, mansion and estate, my own car lot, over 2,000 in jewelry, mineral rights, oil royalties, a website worth almost 2 grand. You can't be serious. The projects that I own mineral rights to, even if it's a small percentage, they're spending millions upon millions of dollars to drill in the ground. I'm involved in those projects no matter what you want to tell yourself. That's
What? What? Really? Really? You think so? How? You would have to find a person more gullible than you to buy that bullshit. And somebody more gullible than you, Joey Sneed, is somebody I have not yet heard or encountered in any way, shape, or form, here or anywhere else.
a boss. That's an oil tycoon. Still to this day, I'm going to always be an oil tycoon. So what are you talking about? The positions will only get more positive for me. I'll only have more income and more money and more opportunity come my way because I'm blessed by God. I'm anointed.
You're being punished by God every single day. And yes, Steezy, I have heard him talking about his new business contract. The only way that I can really consolidate, get that straight in my mind, maybe he got a job. Unbelievably, I mean, he has had his hair washed the last couple of days, anyhow. I mean, he didn't shave or anything.
So
you know,
when you have an anointing over your life, this is why these people want to say things.
An anointing over his life. Yeah, thou anointest my head with oil. So that, yeah, oil. That's it. Somebody coming in your face. It's not the same thing,
right? That don't make sense because they're just jealous. So
forgive me for that joke, but it was just laying there, you know.
They don't know what to say or how to come or how to approach because they're uncomfortable with my success. I've had bank accounts with over 300,000 in it. It ain't
Had,
nothing to me.
had,
Invested in the best stocks money can buy. Now
had.
remember, I did fire my broker immediately. I said, "You're fired. Goodbye." I didn't need them, and I made every right decision on my own. And I invested with my own stock skills, taught it to myself, and I learned how to
Lose every dime. That's what you learned. Say hello to Nick Robinson. Everybody, please warmly welcome, as
invest the
always.
best that I could, right? And I'm literally a better investor than anyone in the world. After that, just recently, I spent all these years working, took all the money that I made, everything I could pump into there. I had that Visa card. I wasn't even using a bank account. I had the Visa card and I was pumping it into that stock, right? Which we all know
You
what stock it
know,
was now, right?
I actually miss the motel days. I really do. It guaranteed content every single night, as Tyree Sneed would flex endlessly on spending $100 he didn't have to spend on a room that he couldn't afford.
And that was illegal too, that you actually gathered that name. That's illegal. You go to prison for that. So why would you brag about that online? You've admitted to so many crimes on here that the lawsuits are going to be easy to win. So that wasn't a good
Oh
look.
yeah,
Y'all are
oh
silly,
yeah,
man. See, I don't do that. I don't so
oh yeah. Viva Las Vegas stands as the proof that he blew it all, blew every fucking dime, and he knew at the end of that movie his life was ruined. You could see it in his
snitch,
eyes.
and I don't run around doing what you do. Everything I do is by the book and legal. I make legal money, and I'm very conservative about how I live and how I move because I understand how reality works because I'm a grown man. Y'all clearly are very sheltered because you don't know nothing about a hustler building a business. Now let me get back to topic. I got over 70,000 shares of that stock. That's almost more shares of a stock than anybody's had in the history of man.
And he bought a whole bunch of those in the last month, 6 weeks, when the stock was literally like worth a tenth of a cent and they were still selling it. I don't even understand how that's legal. But apparently, if you know what the hell you're doing, you can actually make money out of that situation. I'm not going to try.
Listen to the row of accomplishments. In Vegas, I went from 5 grand to 23K in one day off blackjack. I was making a living off gambling, and I basically took over every club in Vegas. And I did take over Vegas as the Joker with green hair and was doing crazy Joker stuff that I can't even talk about. Okay.
Oh, were you really? Were you really? Well, kids, I've been waiting for this for a little while now. Let me go ahead and drop the curtain down. I have an answer for this. Yes, I absolutely do have an answer for that statement right there. He was in Vegas. He was being the Joker with green hair, just taking it over. I beg to differ.
To chew 5 gum.
Anyway, people, this is Tyree Sneed, and I think I'm just going to retire from fucking YouTube because I almost lost everything out here. I probably have like 6, maybe 7 grand in my fucking name, which isn't bad, but still, like, I'm happy. I don't even want fucking money. Like, I'm just tired of this shit, man, for real. And that gambling shit just don't make any fucking sense. I just want to go home at this point on some real shit, but, yeah, man, I don't think I'm going to be even on YouTube anymore. I'll probably just go home and stay in my lane and do my thing. And that's it, man. Fuck what everybody talking about. It's irrelevant, you know what I mean? But other than that, I don't know. It's either I try to work out here, I might go to the pawn shop, see if I can pawn some shit.
5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Hey, yep, all right, you took over Vegas with green hair. What you just saw was the latest 5 gum commercial. That was the last scene in Viva Las Vegas. I'll be releasing that perhaps even this evening. But I made that video when I got in this afternoon because I heard that in my car, and it was just something there was no damned way I was ever gonna let that one go. So let me see. Remove. I have removed it. Things just getting temperamental on me, kids. Add to stage. There he is. And now we just go back to where we were. Now that's fun. Maybe I can start loading some gags up as well as everything else. Could be good.
Okay. That's who I am. I'm the mob. So I ran Vegas.
Thank you, Nick.
They weren't consecutive. They were separated months. But I ran Vegas for like several months on 2 different stretches. Ran it, like owned the whole town. So I know what it's like to run somewhere, just like y'all were saying.
Ashes 611 is here, as you know. She's an absolute legend around these parts, and she says, "Yes, I caught it." Are you talking about the killer flu that has been giving that guy in chamois hell for the last 2 weeks?
Saying I'm the king of Lidl. I was the king of Lidl when I was there, and I literally had all those cars, and I bought and was able to buy and sell all of them. And they were all top of the line cars, like the BMW I had convertible with sport mode and everything. Owned it. I can't put a car on payments. My credit's horrible. I don't care about credit.
No, nothing to be sorry about. My goodness, no. The live stream. Yes, you did catch it, and we will be here for another hour and 10 minutes. It's movie night with the wife. Roll Richbartone.
Because I don't want anything that's an illusion. A credit means that you're living off of an illusion and fake, and you're living off a debt. Well, I want to own everything. So we're here just as normal people. We don't have time for that. You're not going to interrupt me again, and we're not going to have any conversation. Y'all do not deserve to talk to me. I'm a teacher, and it's just that simple. So you can go ahead and sit down. You're in my class, and you will listen, and that's it. And you'll respect the teacher. You'll respect Mr. Miyagi. Okay, boy? All right. So like I said, it's not complicated. It's very simplistic, right? You have to understand something here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Barkana Bracken, otherwise known as Red Bill. Welcome as always, and everybody welcome him as well.
Bank account with over 300,000. Okay. When I was in North Carolina, I had my own apartment, paid for cash, right? And you can say whatever you want. All this is my money. All this is my hard work. All this is money I earned and worked for. That's a fact. I was.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Shamrock. Tell me you're feeling better, Shammy, please.
Making and spending about 10 plus bands every single month in North Carolina. I was making albums, promoting my music locally. You want to talk, but you don't want to ask me who I am.
Yep, Mr. Miyagi. He has been reduced to making Karate Kid references.
I'm super proud of what I went through everything that I've been through, right? So I'm going to say it again. Be fair when you talk and let people respond if you're going to say.
I like that, Nick. Butt plug.
Say something. Stop being immature because you're in your feelings because you're just jealous and so jealous you can't see straight. That's not a good look. And more times than not, that's going to affect you. That's why y'all are going through so much because you don't have a chance of making it. Let's get real. You don't own anything. You don't have anything. It's too late in the game. Most of you are too old and you already gave up. So you're just like on here like, you know, on some malicious stuff. I mean, that's going to land you in prison. And that's where most of these individuals belong. Or a psych ward. Common sense, right? So let's get back to it.
Prison or a psych ward? Well, no. The psych ward sounds like an idea for you, however, now doesn't it?
So right there, I just listed just a couple of things and I'm already way ahead of all of you. What are you talking about? I've been running my own record label for decades. Like I said, in the Valley, I took that over. I had more money than everybody in the Valley. Basically ran everything, took the whole Valley over. I run the whole Valley in my sleep. What are you talking about? They were calling me like Daddy Warbucks because I had all the money. Same thing. Took over all the clubs, run everything. Like the.
Oh, you know you have our best wishes, Shammy. Please get better. Please.
Valley is mine. That's number one. So where am I dropping the ball? That's what I want to know. Because I'm not. And I know I'm not. Everything I've been through, everything I've done is right, and I'm being molded by God, and I'm the real Batman. Everything about my looks is the way Batman looks. I'm the real Batman. There's only one. So what are you talking about? It seems like you just have an issue because you're scared. You're terrified of Batman, and you can't conceive that a human being can be this strong. I represent strength through and through. There's no way for you to twist it. So everything you say to me, it's a compliment. Because I was raised by my father, and he created a whole nother type of human being. And this is what he created. Someone who has willpower to basically.
Your father fucked up what Mother Nature didn't fuck up. Your father made you the total package of stupid, evil, yet at the same time pussed out and timid.
do and accomplish anything, and this is what you want to be. You want to look like me. Like I said, I look like you want to look. You know what? Like you want to new.
Now, apparently, he did live in North Carolina for a little bit, and Crazy Horse is here.
You know what? And most importantly, I'm smart and capable in all the ways you are not. I'm not in my feelings, bro.
We love you, Shammy. You too, that guy.
I don't care what y'all type. So I'm just asking. I mean, if you're just gonna sit there and just be repetitive, that's a problem, bro. That's got to stop.
The repetition is a super duper problem for you. Your repetition, as well as your total refusal to engage with your audience of trolls in any way whatsoever, absolutely kills your. I can't say it kills your appeal because you have no appeal whatsoever. The only appeal that you have is when you're restreamed by people like me, RTS, that guy, and Chevy, Frost. We are the people that make you interesting, and we don't even really make you interesting so much as just clown the living fuck out of you. It's like a virtual swirly.
You understand? So now that's over with. We're not going to allow that anymore because we know what people are on, and they just keep doing it. Like, I mean, you're an adult, bro. I mean, are you serious? Why are you being so petty, man? Like, real talk.
Yeah.
Like, really think
all right. I will actually do that because that looks like a real challenge. Jeezy, I'll read this for the listener. Says, read that last sentence I typed. I typed it, and it takes me 2 or 3 attempts to make any sense of it. What he's talking about is the following statement. Doug, you know what? Like, y'all want to know you what? Wow, that's difficult as hell to even read. The mind just does not want to process that statement. It doesn't.
Still doing that. But that's petty, man. That's pathetic,
good
bro.
shit.
While we're out here winning, living our beautiful life, and these people are all mad, but I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing everything right, bro. I'm in the position y'all want to be in. And the more you talk, the more it shows me I'm doing everything right. You don't see me doing what you do.
Wow.
The other dude's sitting there drinking, falling asleep on during his show on camera. Y'all can't even get it together. Just normalcy and normal stuff. I mean, he needs
normalcy. Ladies and gentlemen, our next Smoke 'em If You Got 'em will be coming very, very shortly. Make sure you have your libations in order. What I have this evening sitting on my desk is a Summit Cola from Aldi, a Diet Cola, of course. What is left of a cup of coffee with the magic sugar, and my vape, which is freshly loaded as well. Ooh, boy, life's going to be so much fun here very shortly, so get ready.
It's a job. What are you talking about? I can't do and I didn't do what, when? I've been working since I was 16, bro. Are you serious? Do you want me to go through the list of my resume? I have a resume. It's probably public, half of it, and I didn't put half of my accomplishments on there for that reason because y'all sit.
Well, that's good to hear, Sticky. A better internet connection makes all of this possible, really.
Sit there and you keep looking at everything I do. It's weird. It's also illegal, and you're going to prison for it. So what do you mean? Bro, I worked at tons of different factories, where half the warehouses in Austin. I helped build bars. I helped people build companies, and I got compensated for everything, bro.
As somebody who worked in a factory for 24 years, you've never fucking set foot in a factory. You wouldn't last a day. You wouldn't last a day, maybe 2 days. And the bosses aren't going to be the problem in a factory. It's going to be your fellow employees. Drop somebody like you in the middle of Owens, Illinois in 1982, you're getting your ass whooped within the first 72 hours.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. There hasn't been a time that I haven't had money and been balling. That's why these people are so upset. Like, even this whole time, I've been balling with my company. I've been making enough money to do everything, and everything for me costs more money. And that's okay, because that comes with being wealthy.
You know, back in the day, ballin' used to be a euphemism for the word fuck or fucky. Yeah, you be balling your finances, all right. You're fucking your finances hard and deep, but that happened years ago.
Right? Like I said, I have a bunch of stuff I have to pay for. I own stuff. I own things worth in the millions. My cars, if you add up the actual value, it's in the millions, bro. Do you understand that? Y'all talking about millionaires? Who? There's no millionaires. There's no such thing. I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed, and I still am to date because the buildings that I own
The Play-Doh Fun Factory. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Like one of the customers go up to the front desk. It's like, yeah, the guy in the corner with the Batman mask on. Yeah, you need to get him out of here. Well, I mean, he's back there. He's back there making dildos. Okay, I've got my 6-year-old here, and he's back there making dicks.
are worth billions of dollars. If you add all of them up, that's trillions of dollars, bro. This is not a. This is an actual.
My child does not need to see a 9-inch long blue penis replica.
Concrete fact. So, like I said, other people can get on here and talk, man. I don't care what they talking about, bro. Those people are below me, man. I'm tired of even wasting my time, bro. I was just trying to talk and have a conversation. I mean,
Yeah,
if
buddy.
they that pressed and triggered, they don't want to let me talk. That's that petty stuff,
You
man.
bet.
They've been doing that for years, bro.
Yeah, indeed. If you're of a certain age and somebody says ballin', you just know, don't you?
You know what I mean? These are people I just talked to. Like I just spoke to
Smile.
you recently, and then you're mad and upset, and then you're talking about the same thing, complaining and whining. Hey, listen, homie. Let me tell you something, bro. It ain't my.
It is the top of the hour wherever you are in the world. This is Negative 43 TV, Sneedville Purgatory. I'm Richbartone. We're live with you on this Thursday evening. And you remember what I was talking about just a few minutes ago. Yes, indeed. The time is, in fact, at hand. Look at your upper right-hand corner. There he is. It's Smoke 'em if you got 'em time. And we will be here on Negative 43 TV for another 59 minutes.
My fault that you don't know how to run a channel and run a business on here. Now that's what y'all tried to do to me. Y'all have tried. I've had to start over a million times on here, homie. Maybe I'm just, actually doing what I'm supposed to do on the platform. Like there's a guy on here. He had a channel called SSI. Isn't that hilarious? And he was running his mouth the other day. He thought it was all good, and he's friends with like that Triple Darkness or Triple Sweetness, I think, right? And that boy was running his mouth talking about how gangsta he thought he was, and flagged his channel. That whole show got removed, I think, because I went and looked because I view my own reports. Yeah, the whole show got taken down. He probably got a flag now. Probably can't go live for like a week. That's what happens. No, what you think? I'm not going to utilize it? I mean, I sat back and I didn't do that with nothing and nobody's channel. And then I saw that y'all were on that, so I said, okay. No, I go off my opponent, bro. I show everyone respect whether you earn it or not. And then the minute you start playing games, okay, let's play. Nah, I mean, like I said, I don't think Styles is even going to be able to keep his channel. And I was trying to be nice about that, but now I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm for sure Rio's not going to be able to because he doesn't talk the right way. He doesn't have the right rhetoric. Who else? Who else is involved? Pretty much all those people involved. I mean, they keep losing and going suffering like major karma. I mean, we're not in any back and forth, bro. Like I said, none of you are my enemies. You're my entertainment.
It just kills me that he thinks we're getting karma, but he doesn't examine his own life, which is just simply awash in karma.
Trust me, don't listen to the readers. They're going to lie to you. Y'all are my entertainment. I'm not in a back and forth with you. I'm too successful for you to pretend that we're in a back and forth, bro. What have you done that even comes close to me? Right now, I am Samurai Batman. Okay, that means I'm going into full scale. You could tell yourself what you want.
That means I'm poking imaginary people in the tummy with imaginary sticks, looking very, very dumber than ever. It's true.
A bunch of delusion.
It's a new low.
That doesn't exist, and try to make yourself feel better and try to cope with the reality that I'm amazing. But the fact is, at the end of the day, I keep evolving and you don't. I just set the world record for 256 pull-ups. That's a world record. Ain't nothing you could say about it. And I just went through hell, through all sorts of physical stuff. And like, you don't.
Speaking of chin-ups, has anybody noticed that his extensions are getting longer? I have noticed that. He's not doing the twitch ups anymore, at least not as much. Think somebody saw what he was doing at the park and said, "You look stupid, B." I think that's what happened.
Know me, partner. You don't know what I've overcome, bro, and what I continue to overcome every day. So when I say keep my name out your mouth, that's not a joke no more. That's I mean what I'm saying, bro, and that's what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna say this again, bro. I mean, like I just set world records.
Oh, I could live on spaghetti and meatballs.
I have the world record for 90-pound dumbbell curls. Right, I proved that website they used fake weights and they approved a record that was a lie. That's a fact. And I'll take you to court anytime. Try me. Right. So,
Wow, what a clown, huh?
I mean, like I said, I just told you, tennis at 12 years old, I won the ZAT, became a champ, became a super champ, kept winning all the tournaments. Then I played in one national tournament and got ranked in the entire nation. Like,
I wouldn't worry about that red pill. You know he's flagging me all the time, right?
I almost won the whole national tournament. I was next to the Davis brothers playing. Cameras, crews were following him, and I was better than them.
He is still not doing them right, but he's extending a lot more than he was. Again, I think somebody walked up to him in the park and said, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?"
I already knew I was better than them. I already knew I could take them. So I have been the best in the world at tennis at 12 years old. I was the best in the world, bro. I already knew. You understand? Nobody has to tell you because you just already know because you can assess the competition. I'm a genius, bro. Any system I get into, if I work for a company, I'm going to take it over. Any system I touch, I can literally find out how it works and I can take it over. See, that's the thing. I keep
he's going very Zelenoff with the number of chin-ups he's doing. That's straight out of the Charlie book.
Opportunities to extend and make more money out of them, and y'all can't figure out how does he do that. I just finished a new business contract.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Ashes. I appreciate it. Just finished a new business contract. Again, we can speculate. I think I know he's been getting pickup work with a church cult. I don't see any way that he could get hired at anything that would even be like a legitimate job. Although the last couple of days, when he wasn't doing the Batman thing, he had his hair washed.
I have a new business contract with a new agency. So while y'all talking, see what the hustler doing, he making moves because I'm not online drinking and sitting there and saying things to other people that aren't true, right? Like you're doing, slandering and defaming my character and my name, and I'm going to take you to court for that, Rio. You're part of the lawsuit, and you're going to be doing federal prison time, so do your push-ups. I own you, boy.
Yep, he played the sly bone.
That's what it really is. See, don't try to get tough with me online. Don't ever do that. That's a big mistake. You know what I mean? Because then I'm going to show you what real power is because I have something called knowledge and intellect and a brain. You see what I'm saying? You can pretend you tough, but I already know you're not. So you're not a street dude, and I know you're not an intellectual, and I know you're not smart. So you don't want to play with me because you're going to lose every which way but sundown. Just
I'm kind of disappointed. There 2-3 weeks back, I think it was, he was talking about taking up drinking. And apparently he didn't follow through with that. That's an absolute shame. As an alcoholic myself, I wish him nothing but alcoholism.
That quick. It took 5 seconds and you just completely lost and now I own you and you're in my pocket. Next. I'm telling y'all, I do this, bro. Y'all want to play with me, go right ahead, man, because this is what I do, bro. I know how to win the right way and legally. We handle all matters legally, calmly, peacefully in court. Because I'm a gangster, already made it. All that fake street.
Oh, hell, I guess I need to change that Chiron. Hell, I've left that one running for a while. Not that I'm trying to be pushy or anything. I just kind of sort of forgot about it. Those last couple of hits, let me tell you, they were for real. Yes, they were.
Street stuff, man, you should have left that behind a long time ago if you was a gangster and you was a mobster. So what are you talking about? See what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you try to be more than fair for people.
And that's the end of Smoke 'em If You Got 'em. Right now, there will, of course, be at least one more before we sign off of the air. Maybe even two. One can never tell. You just got to hang around and find out on Negative 43 TV. And we replace this with an ad. See that up there in the upper right-hand corner? Yes, indeed. Do you have large amounts of marijuana that have to get from point A to point B in the least amount of time? There's only one company to call, and that's RTS Freight. He's going to get your dope there on time, yo.
People and give everybody equal opportunity, and then they want to act like this? Nah, bro, it's all good. Like I said, we'll come back to reality, man. Feel me? Like I said, that's real money you looking at an icon. I don't know what you're talking about money for, bro. You're the one sweating money and always talking about money and have none.
You're the one that's constantly sweating money, claiming that you have money that you simply do not have, while at the same time demanding donations, not just begging, but demanding donations, even though you're a billionaire in equity. What a God. You're not even a dick. You're not even a dick. You're more like a clit. Yeah. That's a lot smaller than a dick. I mean, a lot smaller. Nega, it's a good thing that you got to work. I'm happy about that. I always like it when people get where they're going safe and sound. Negative 43 TV, 9 minutes after the hour.
I told you I never worry about money. I don't talk about money. I'm not talking to you. Y'all talk to yourself, bro. I would never talk to people like you because I know how to get somewhere. I've never cared about money. That's why I manifest it. I'm a master manifester, bro. You keep trying to like have weird conversations that, quite frankly, they're just very stressful. And that's not how I talk because I know how to think and I know how to live my life. Trust me. You all look up to me. And some of you, I'm half your age. You can't tell me nothing, bro. Trust me.
You're not quite half my age, and I can tell you everything. I can tell you everything. You look, everybody here knows that you functionally know nothing. Everybody here knows that you are legally incompetent to take care of your own affairs. That's a slam. You want to go to court and have something be a rap? That would be a rap. You're incompetent. You're absolutely fucking incompetent to manage your own affairs.
I have more life experience than anyone you'll ever meet. That's the one thing I have. I'm an ancient soul. I know everything. I'm like omnipotent. So
The we he's always talking about is he believes that he has millions of fans. That's the we that he's talking about. These fans, these millions of views that he says he gets, but he doesn't get. That's what he means by we. It's just a cope and seethe because he couldn't be more alone in the Gobi Desert. Negative 43 TV, 11 minutes after the hour. It's 7:11 where I am. Good number, yo.
So when you're talking to a divine being and with what I went through and what I accomplished and what I did physically, with what you're talking about that I would never allow anyone to talk about with what I went through, yeah, that's a compliment, dude. So what are you saying, man?
Well,
I proved I'm superhuman.
fortunately for you, Crazy Horse, I have thousands of hours. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it might be approaching 1,000 hours of archived goodness right here on my channel on YouTube. My channel is, of course, Richbartone. You know that, or you wouldn't be here. So there's all kinds of help for your long drive just waiting for you. But I'll be here live for another 49 minutes.
So when you talk, that's why I don't mind if people talk, but I mean, allow me to speak and let's talk about the reality behind it. Instead of you just being immature and trying to talk over me and, trying to
Yeah, Red Pill brought up something I didn't mention. The voices in his head. The voices in his head are part of that number.
silence me because you're pressed and triggered by my success. Okay. I'm learning how to be a Shaolin monk. Like I said, I'll be going to probably Japan, China with Christina.
A Shaolin monk. Is a Shaolin monk? No. He'll be going to Japan or China with Christina. That's new. I've never heard him say anything even remotely like that. Let's see what happens next.
Okay. You already know that Christina and I are guaranteed, there is no question about this, to have millions of dollars. We don't care about money. You all keep talking about money. It's the only reason I'm talking about it. People who worry about money, they never have it. I don't care at all about money or material possessions. That's why I always get everything
So why do we get inventories 3 times a show?
and have it all. So you can either listen and learn, but worrying about me and what other people got and not wanting to see people succeed, you'll never have money. That's just common sense. Your attitude is unreal, bro. You're never going to make it anywhere. You're never going to accomplish anything. You gave up on yourself, just like I told y'all. So that's the end of the convo. I don't talk to people like you. Nobody would want to. Feel me? So that's
No. That was all projection, and you know it's all projection. Will you just get on SSI and go away?
the point. I mean, they just can't seem to handle the fact that people don't want to deal with them, and like, no, that's stressful, man. I'm good. I'm all right. Like I said, see, I don't have y'all's problems, man. That's the thing, that they upset because I'm not doing bad and because I've always done well for myself and always been amazing. So like, that's the way they doing. They all doing bad. They all stressed out and struggling and, like constantly just, having to, run around. And I mean, that's them. I'm just straight. I've been happy. I've been content this entire time. Like I said, 2024.
That's a hell of a question, best. It really is.
It was a hard year, but I had a great year. I had a lot of
I
fun.
suspect that it's still Raleigh.
Like I said, I went to that racetrack, was eating cheesecake every day. There was a lot of people talking to me. I mean, they were giving me these little cinnamon pastry things, and they have like a little bit of like rum in them and stuff or something, or I think it's with a B. I can't remember what it is off the top. I'll remember later, but that stuff was good. Like cinnamon, it was delicious, man. It was really good. But I've had nothing but fun this entire year. Like I said, I've probably ate better than anybody this entire year. It's not a
If you've had fun, that is just confirmation of your masochism.
competition. So what are y'all talking about? Like everything I say, somebody's just sitting there and wants to have an opinion on, but you don't even have a voice here. So that's over with. Like I said, I won't be opening no chats, no comment sections. And when you keep doing this electronic stuff, it's already all documented. There's no need for it, and it has to stop. So I'm not going to ask you to stop. It's just going to stop. So like I said, when you keep trying to type on a comment, I don't see none of that, bro. I never will. Just like I told you, we'll never conversate. Just like I haven't seen anything you type in a chat. I don't care what you talking about, bro, to be frank. Because what you're doing, you know, is a crime, and it's illegal use of a telecommunication device. And I don't have any of that in my life. I don't have stress in my life, bro. Never will. And you could never bring it to me. I promise you. Try harder, try least. So what are you talking about? But at the end of the day, I'm who's living my beautiful life, and I have the life you want. You feel me? At the end of the day, so I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I can hear in my mind Tyree Sneed saying something like, "Hey, sailor, what fucky sucky?"
who's winning? Me. I don't care how y'all feel, bro. I don't care what you say, man. I know who you people really are. I already know enough about you, and more than enough.
Yep, Tyree Sneed's life. Oh boy, a Turkish freighter just docked it. My asshole is bleeding like a bitch.
And like I said, I already know that y'all are all guaranteed to go to prison, so I could care
That joke was stolen from National Lampoon circa 1975.
less. All y'all gonna mind your own business, like all y'all, bro. All these people are the same, bro. Y'all gonna mind your own business. You're gonna stay out my way, like, nah, bro. I think a lot of you want to pretend. You want to pretend and tell yourself things that aren't true. Like I said, people don't get in my business, bro. I'm not the one to play with. People know every single time. People know that every time, single time people find out who I am quickly. I don't play like that. I'm from the country. I do not let people play in my business. If you think it's negotiable, you're wrong.
You are not from the country. You're not from the country. That ranch that you sold, yeah, that was out in the country, but you're not from the country. You're from Austin, Texas. This cannot be, it just can't be debated.
You feel me? Like I said, y'all are doing a lot of talking.
And you're sure as fuck not from the hood. Okay, that's just, you're not from the hood, dude. Your family's filthy rich. You're not from the hood.
And when this man has gone around and literally G-checked
And
anyone
by the
you
way,
sent,
that reminds me, they're still filthy rich. You think you're Batman, though.
I don't put up with nothing. I don't play no games. Y'all know who I am, bro. I gets down, bro. I don't do no playing. I don't do no talking. I don't do no faking, and I don't do no flogging. What y'all are mad about is that I have my freedom, and that you wish that you could have put me in prison, right, or jail, because you want to silence me.
Oh, you've been put in jail by us before. When I say us, I do mean the girls, our elite triangulation unit. Yes, indeed. Frost, Shammy, and Pam pretty much took the hand of the University of Texas Police Department and led them right to you. You went to jail the last time because of the girls, and don't you ever forget it.
And I went in jail and did a 45-day bid and held my own like a boss and got right out smiling and went right back to hustling.
Protective custody.
So what do you mean? When I was in jail, I had
Fucked cup.
like $7,000, and then it turned into like $5,000 because the stock went down because the company was
Button pushing pussy. And hey, look, it's Hatfield McCoy.
and going bankrupt. That wasn't a bad investment decision like you tried to lie and say. I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit now, so they're going to have to compensate me some kind of money. I think it may be 15 cents for the shares, but the problem is
I just came up with a tongue twister there, the last thing I said.
they're trying to be unfair, and I'm going to file a lawsuit if they do that, because that's illegal, because I should be paid and compensated for my full 70,000 shares. Now add that up. 70,000 times 15 cents is what?
Okay, I've been waiting for this. Let me take out my phone. Comedy as it happens live on negative 43 dB. What am I looking for, kids? I'm looking for the calculator. Okay, we're going to input the number 70,000. I have done that. 70,000 divided by 0.15. What does that equal? Let's see. Doesn't fucking equal that. 466,000. Oh, I don't know what's up with this fucking phone. Always remember, technology makes your life easier.
It's a lot of money. So even with the records they asked me to submit, which I did submit, and they were trying to be smart and act silly and act like something's funny when nothing's funny. This is my money that I worked for. I took all the money I worked for and put it in there. I was making profits of like 2,000 something plus dollars before breakfast. So name a time in my life when I haven't been well off or had money because of my own hard work. I mean, I've been on my own since I was 16, on my own.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to ask your assistants. Take the number 70,000 on your phone or whatever is handy and divide that by 15 cents, 0.15, and see what it tells you. It's telling me that would be $466,666.66667.
Materialized everything. I have literally purchased homes. I have purchased real estate. I have bought and sold property.
I have a hard time believing that that's going to add up to almost $500,000. You know what I mean? Is this one of these move the decimal tricks?
I have bought and sold 50 acres. You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, there we go. Money Mike, I don't know what's going wrong here. We have a correct answer, though. We do. It's $10,500. So you got to multiply. Okay. You see what my problem is? I'm mathematically dyslexic, and I can even fuck these things up with a computer. To this day, my math efficiency quota, whatever, equity, however you care to put it, it's about 5th grade level at the best.
Trying to take my name and change it and change my story. Who are you? Are you a media source? Okay, then you can't do that.
Okay. Yeah.
You can say whatever you want, bro. Your opinion is not needed.
That is me at 63 years old, still not quite understanding how mathematics work.
Just like Rio and all these people on here. Nobody cares, bro. I'm not a part of your sector. Holy cow. These people really, really triggered and impressed, bro. And then they think that it's not a compliment, bro. You make me feel better about my...
But I have always had loads and loads and loads of trouble with mathematics. I say I'm mathematically dyslexic because numbers get in my head and they start swimming, baby. I just simply can't keep it straight. I can add up a golf scorecard, but that's probably about it. And how to go about certain operations, fucking forget it. I own it.
Myself, man, for you to be that mad today, like, what did you expect? I was going to back down? Come on, bro. You should be used to backing down by now, bro. You and your group have done that since the beginning of eternity. I'm not at modern day slavery, okay? I don't live off Section 8. I'm not in your boat. Just remember that.
Oh, you could get it, though. Well, no, actually, you wouldn't get that. You would get inpatient treatment.
This is real money on my icon. This is the life you want to live, Rio, right? So you think you can say something to get someone in their feelings? Oh, I can really get you in your feelings quick.
Yeah, I could always read. I could always read at a very high level. They couldn't when I was in elementary school, they couldn't understand it. I was reading at the level of a college student at age 10, and I had the math skills of maybe a 4 or 5-year-old. They couldn't figure it out, neither could I.
Okay, boy, have you ever been a champion in tennis, like the best in the world? I'm going to end up going to Wimbledon. Like, what?
Dude,
that's why these people, they're so worried.
Dude,
they're worried because
you're going to end up going to Wimbledon. It's not a matter of that ship being able to say that ship has sailed, because that ship sank at the dock.
You know, the minute that I get a budget to work with again, and they know I'm a master manifestor, I've done this a million times. I've always been in the same position, and then each time I make more money than the last. Okay, God already told me, there's not a doubt in my mind, I'm going to have more money than I've ever had in my entire life. And I've seen a lot of money, like millions of dollars, like over and over again. So it's like,
yeah, reading, writing. I was, in fact, a drama kid as well. I love the whole acting bit.
What are you talking about? Bro, I drove a Porsche for years in the Valley and everywhere else. Y'all know that.
My dad wasn't very impressed with it, but you know.
Owned it, top down and everything. Had the CD players installed, had speakers installed, paid for everything like it ain't nothing. Paid for tons of hotels. I did everything I wanted to do. Went to the island, took that over. Used to go out there for spring break. Rich as hell, renting condos. What are you talking about, man? I can't remember a time that I haven't been successful. That's why for them to try to act like they can compete with me or compare, I mean, my success is like beyond anyone. I mean, Trump has not even come close to scratching the surface.
Okay, we're going up 2 or 3 minutes. I knew that was coming.
They want to tell you, oh, you're doing something wrong by getting donations. Then the next second you turn around and they're who's begging. That's what Rio does. But what do you mean? I mean, you wouldn't have a choice, Rio. You don't have a monetized platform. So, I mean, like I said, as usual, you don't have the privilege because you didn't work for it.
You have a monetized platform that produces shit. Every 3 months, you make that check reliably. Again, every 3 months. You get no super chats because people actually want to see you starve. People get pleasure out of that.
Right?
It's sick, but
like
you
said,
know.
Baseball, colleges wanted to recruit me. Played at Concordia. They knew me personally when I was a kid. I mean, Texas Legends baseball camp, won the award there finally.
Zero politics here. Not even names. Zero politics.
There a million times, was always the best. I mean, I don't know what you're
And that's why we love each other.
talking about, bro. I was the best in my little league. I could talk about all the stuff that I went through, all the setups, all the stuff with Carly Fiorino allegedly on Michael Dill's field with what I went through with that. I mean, that's not something that anybody would make fun of or make a joke about or much less say something derogatory about. So like I said, when you people do that, just understand it doesn't bother me at all. And I need you to really hear what I'm saying. It doesn't make me feel anything. It never has. I just don't back down when you're talking. That's all. You see what I'm saying? So when you do that, you're just doing it to yourself because you're creating something called karmic debt, and then karma's going to come for you.
Says the guy that's starving as he walks around as Batman in orthopedic penny loafers. That's what he's got right now. He's claiming that they're Gucci shoes, but they're they're exactly what they are. They're old people's penny loafers. Orthopedics, don't you know?
That's common sense.
And if you look at the upper right-hand corner of your screen, it's Christina with other guys. It is.
So, I mean, have fun creating your own karmic debt.
I think you two need to have a talk, Tyree. Look, upper right-hand corner. There she is being a hoe. She is a hoe. You know, right? You do know that, huh? Yeah, she's a gangbang Lulu that specializes in bukkake and anal.
I mean, aren't y'all already like?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. She does a lot of DP, too.
Like up to your necks in it, and you literally can't handle it already? That's what these people want to act like.
She's a real hoe, and you're in love with her. You need to have a talk.
They're tough, like against karma and God. Like, bro, like I said, Nutword said something about God. Look what happened to him. Jamila said something about God. Look what's happening to her, and just keep an eye on her because you're going to see more happen to her through God. It's common sense. God's not going to play, bro. You disrespected God, Jamila. I don't care what you say. You can't take care of your kids. You don't have a sufficient business. And how dare you have the audacity to be that loopy to say, I know people. You don't know anybody. If you knew people, they would help you pay for your extended stay, right? They'd help you pay for your hotel, and you wouldn't be in this position. Lady, you're in the worst position out of everyone on this network. And
yeah, I know. Every now and again, I just get out of hand.
These people are literally like people who don't have any money and live off the government and get a government check. And you're in the worst position, not even able to extend your stay. You're in a hotel, living in a hotel, right? You never.
When it comes to shoes, you always defer to the judgment of DZ. Are you telling me that those are actually Gucci loafers? I think you're kidding, but seriously, you want to know your shit about shoes? You want to know something about shoes? DZ1119 is your guy.
Had a home. You lost the Section 8 voucher home that you were squatting in. You're a grown woman and squatting, and you have the nerve and audacity to come on here and project. I'm sorry. You want to say whatever you want about that other dude and whoever. Like, yeah, some of it's probably true. And he didn't do anything but sit there and
they actually say Gucci on them. Strangely enough, I have an appointment in about 3 weeks for new glasses.
Inheritance, and it looked like he took part in getting it.
Oh, okay.
Right? And probably committed.
That might be why I didn't see it. I'll check that.
Horrible crimes to do it, right? And meanwhile, it wasn't even very much money. You were the ones that sat there and lied and said, oh, blah, blah, right? Because everything is a fake competition, right? To try to one up the people who really have money. And who really has money? Come on, bro. Fill in the blank, man. It's common sense. Everything they do is about me. Everything is projection. So, like I said, when she said, "Oh, I know people," who do you know? Santa Claus? Santa Claus?
Okay, so apparently he has a higher quality of shoe than he's had in some time, which does surprise me. But again, DZ is he's the expert around here, no doubt about it. So, in your professional opinion, and it might as well be a professional opinion, how long before he ruins these shoes?
The boogeyman? Who do you know? Because I'm the boogeyman, clearly. Because I'm just the gift
Two
that keeps on
months.
giving, and I just am a nightmare for everyone, right?
As I was asking the question, he had answered it 30 seconds ago. It gets like that sometimes.
I'm an actual boogeyman in real life, bro. That's what you don't get. You're sitting here talking about, teeth and stuff, bro. I'm the boogeyman. You think I care about you? Think I want you to think that I mean, come on, bro. All y'all wouldn't be watching me if I wasn't good looking. Clearly, I'm attractive as hell. Like what? I'll go as this far. Since all that happened and I went through all that, I look better now than I ever did.
I don't know shit about shoes, but yeah, I can see where that might be a little bit uncomfortable considering all the clippy clop that he subjects himself to.
What with what? My smile looks better than it ever did. Yeah, is that crazy to you? It really does, because it fits me and who I am. No, see, I came into who I'm supposed to be and who I'm intended to be. That's why you're upset. No, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Oh.
Right? Just like you're upset that I
So Nega is telling me that there's a little bit of history behind these shoes.
spent thousands of dollars on my bulletproof vest, level 3A, completely official, legit. If you have a felony like you, okay, smart one, you can't wear it. So you could never do what I do, and you don't have the heart to do what I do anyway, because I lay everything out on the line every day to do what I do, and I provide a real service, and I get more done than every agency combined. I'm a big deal out here. So what do you mean? People respect me. They have no choice. They respect or they fear me. It's your choice. I can be a real nice guy, or I can be one mean, you know what. So
No, you can't be mean. You don't have the guts to be mean. You just fucking don't. You just don't.
all up to you. Okay, buddy? I guess
Go fuck yourself. Suck the nearest taint. Do it now.
I said y'all talking online, running your mouth like all y'all invisible, bro. I mean, like I said, me and Christina gonna be all over the country, bro. Anybody says my name, I'm addressing you direct, and I want a face-to-face conversation. I don't know why y'all act like we can't see or hear. I mean, that's you, bro. Like I said, y'all got something to say? You ain't gonna be able to hide behind no fake accounts. I got y'all's legal names. I know who you are, bro. I'm taking it to court, so I'm gonna be in your county locally.
That is the least gangsta thing that you could do is taking anybody to court. Gangstas fight in the street, not in the legal system.
And you're probably gonna go to jail and prison.
I mean, unless they're trying to stay out of prison.
Like as soon as I get over there to all these counties. So what are you talking about? They keep acting like there's some fear in there. All these people, they have very super negative, like dull energy, and they keep trying to project it on me, and they don't get dude, like, I'm not gonna play these games. You're gonna just back up and get away from me.
I don't even want to mention this. The blisters are going to be gross enough. Can you fucking imagine what his toenails look like? I can and I don't want to.
Because I'm not going to play about my safety, about my livelihood, about my freedom, about my life with nobody. I don't care who it is. That's the way I'm supposed to be. So I'm going to say this again, man. First of all, number one.
Yeah, alphas do not the whole Christina thing, it doesn't happen. And you don't title a video, and Christina makes all decisions. Wow, you really are looking for a mommy, aren't you? Negative 43 TV, 33 minutes after the hour. We've got 27 minutes to go, kids.
One rule, always mind your business. Don't ever get in my business. That'll be the worst mistake anyone can make. And I'll say that confidently. I don't care who you are. That's number one. Number two, I'm not the type of guy that plays, okay, and pushing me past my limits. I have none. I don't care about the things y'all care about. I don't. I seriously don't. So just know the animal that you're talking about.
I absolutely agree with that, Teasy, but there are a lot of guys that say if you get married, you're still paying for it. Not my experience.
Know who you're studying supposedly because you know nothing about me because I have no limits. I don't care, bro. You care about all this corny stuff. Most of y'all have it easy, right? I don't care about nothing. You don't know me, homie, at all. Trust me, bro. Especially things of this world. I don't care about this world. This world is a joke. So before you act like you know me and
Wow.
assume that you're going to win a game with me, what's the game that we're playing? Because you definitely lost that. In fact, we can look back at the past, I don't know how many years, you lost every single year. And if you played it in past lifetimes, you definitely lost there. So what's good? I'm loving it, man. I love when people get online and they start typing like they want to play a game, but you lost every single time. What do you think? You're going to suddenly win? How? There's no winning against me because that's not the way life works. You don't sit there and devote your existence to, oh, I'm a.
Hi, Tyree. Have you been reading the comments I've been putting up on the screen here for the last few minutes? I'll just bet that you have. Those shoes that you have, they're going to fuck your feet up. And we're all here for it. We're all hoping that your agony relative to your podiatry and the health thereof, it's going to be great.
Against someone. You can be against whoever you want. You're just a heckler in the stands. You're not part of the arena. You're not a player in the game. Hate the game, not the player, homie. Feel me? I don't care how y'all feel about me. It ain't personal. I don't know you. If it was personal, I'd have to know you. Like I said, that's why I gave y'all the option. I said, make it real. Like, stop hiding on the internet, but y'all don't want to do that because you're cowards and you take the cop out. So do what you do. Like I said, it's very easy.
So, long story short, Tyree, according to our expert here, and he is an expert, you have bought the exactly wrong or stolen or however you got them. You couldn't have worse shoes for what it is that you do. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch your feet dissolve.
Arithmetic, man. It's just basic logic. Like, you think I care what Rio has to say? Rio copied my music. Couldn't even do that right. Copies everything I do. That boy looks up to me, man. That's a grown man, bro. And he looks up to me and admires me. That's a compliment. I'm flattered, man. I should be blushing. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all want to play these games with me on here, bro. I'm not the one, bro. I know exactly what I'm doing, bro. Y'all funny with me. Real talk, bro. Y'all funny as hell, man. Ain't none of y'all from the hood. What are you talking about, man? All the projects got cleaned up when I was 16, bro. Like I said, I was in them when they were active when I was 16. After that, they got cleaned up a few years later. Every hood. Ain't no such thing as a hood. You don't live in the hood. Talking about, I'm in Shy, blah, blah, blah. You're in Chicago? Yeah, Chicago's whack. That's a city that they do it to themselves. And all of your group, guess what? They work for El Chapo. So, boy, miss me with the fact that you want to talk like you're tough because y'all are owned out there. Every one of them on every corner. And when Batman get out there in Chicago, I'm going to take over every block. And that's guaranteed. That's not even up for negotiate. Everyone knows that, who actually knows who Batman is and that I exist. Yeah, all that stuff that they're talking about the people that are going in there and doing whatever they're doing, invading and whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm going to run all them off. Yeah, every block, they going to run away from Batman easily. That's easy, bro. I mean, that's nothing. That's easy, bro. Yeah, and all I'm in is in a suit, and all I have is me, and that's it in my hands. That's all I need. I guarantee you everyone will run from me. So that's why I do this superior training and this elite training on another level. You have to understand what I train for. People like Rio, I train for the real deal. I live the real deal. I did bar security for 6 years and I look this good. I don't have a scratch on me. Figure that.
I look this good. I look this good. Everybody here knows what you look like, dude. Good? No. The two teeth that are missing, you could probably shove a quarter up in that gap. The gap's becoming that wide as your teeth spread apart. It's kind of like, looking at a picture of David Letterman while you're on acid. At least that's how I would see it. You're fucked, dude.
That out. Like, I was the most active in bar security. Like I said, I worked at Soho Lounge, bro. Everybody knows who I am, bro. I was the big bad bouncer for real, and sent everyone literally having to run to the police. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. Everything you're talking about, you don't know the animal.
As I always say, you would have been fired. If you had a lot of, David's running, a lot of customers running to the police, you're fired. You're absolutely fucking fired. The idea of bouncing, so I'm told, I never did it, is to avoid that at virtually all costs. You don't want to do anything that might get your employer sued unless, of course, the situation absolutely demands it. Kicking ass, literally kicking ass, is a last resort.
Well, you're talking about, you're trying to act like I'm new to this game. No, I sit there and I tell y'all what you want to hear, and I act with you because you're all actors and you're fake and you're nobody. Like I said, it's just like when y'all are like, well, how come I don't know you? Because you're nobody.
I'm an actor. Huh? I haven't done any acting since the senior high play.
You don't know me. You don't know me because I literally, like, I mean, does that even
Senior year, man? That was a long time ago, baby.
make sense? Like, I owe y'all answers?
45 years to be exact.
You don't know me because you're nobody.
Hey,
That's your
look,
answer.
Gothic Bacon is here. He's here a bit late, but you made it. That's what matters. We'll be here until the top of the hour, and it's 40 minutes after the hour, wherever you are.
You don't know me because you're not supposed to know me. Like, what? I don't talk to
Unless you're one of those Newfoundland weirdos.
you. It's against G code, bro. I'm a gangster. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I try to be genuine and ask y'all a basic question, any of y'all, and be like a normal person, y'all want to all have an attitude and talk to me like you think I'm like you. Like, listen, it's very clear who the sucker
Yeah, he'd be done in 0 time.
is. I mean, I'm not a wage slave and I don't work for other people and have a boss. You do. So, I mean, who you talking to? And much less, don't talk to me about money, bro, because we stay making it. Right now, I got over 300. I got around $300. So I'm winning, right? I'm making money. Exactly. And I'm building my next check up more and more. So I'm straight. I got what I need.
That's absolutely true, DZ, which makes the existence of Sneedville the existence of all of this such a long shot. Who would have thought that something as good as Sneedville would come from a last place locality? Last place for sure.
As long as I got what I need, that's all I care about, my survival. Anybody trying to get in the way of my survival, we got a problem right there on the spot. I drop everything and I pay attention and focus on you. That's common sense.
Yeah.
Nobody does that, bro. Nobody plays
I mean,
games.
if you're here, you're part of a very rare community. We're not cliquish at all. Just about everybody's welcome here, but this is, as I like to say, this isn't even half of a speck of sand on the beach that is YouTube.
Games with individuals like that. That's what y'all try to do online because that's some coward stuff. Right? What does my survival have to do with you? You don't get in the way of that. That's common sense. Right? These people are weird, man. Like I said, bro, I don't care what you talking about, bro. At the end of the day, man, why would you come over here and type?
Because it's funny to fuck with you. If you look at the upper right-hand corner of your screen, I'm going to pay some respect to Shamrock. I really should have put that up while she was here, but you know.
What is that? Is that your hobby? Man, you should really get a job, bro. You need to go to trade school like you were saying. Like what? And bro, you realize all them opportunities are available to me?
Sure
like
would, right?
Down here, you can get like a waiver, I think, to do that. They'll put me through all those schools for free if I want. Right? But that's up to me when I want to do it. So, I mean, there's opportunities like that. There's things for me to do, but it's not the right time for me to do them. They keep trying to talk to me on here like they talking to me like, bro, you're the devil. What do we have to talk about? I'm a god. Can't tell me nothing, bro. They're trying to talk to me like I'm lacking or doing something wrong, like I'm them.
You're probably right, DZ. The people that hate him the most would probably be following up to see what happens. I mean, if he disappears and he's met the drainage ditch of his dreams and I don't learn about it, that's not cool.
That's you. I'm not you. I'm not going to keep correcting you and you keep approaching me. Hell no, bro. Don't ever approach me again. You got that? I'm not going to ask you again, bro. I'm completely serious. Trust me. And y'all don't approach me in the street like this, man. All y'all keep your distance. Everybody knows what it is, bro. Everybody knows what's good.
Everybody keeps their distance from you because you look crazy as fuck and you smell. That's why people keep their distance from you. Nobody's afraid of you. Absolutely nobody's afraid. 75-year-old women with walkers aren't afraid of you. They beat the living dog shit out of you with a walker. That would be really humiliating. Red screens here.
Good. They know basic human respect. So I don't know what they're talking about. There's some internet stuff, man. Feel me? Like, what are you so like repetitive for? What is that supposed to do? Come on, bro. It's been years I've been on YouTube, man. Y'all.
You have no room to complain about repetitiveness. You just don't. I don't even know why I stopped the show to point out to Joey's stupid ass that just no, please.
Said you were going to make YouTube
God.
some way for me. I'm on here still enjoying myself, having a whole bunch of fun. Like what? Bro, I love what I do, man. I love my job. I love being on YouTube. I like YouTube as a company. I just don't like what they allow and what they've done towards me and targeting me.
Yeah, ranting
And I heard
into
that,
a
you know,
phone.
like,
Shut up. Ranting into a phone would not be a good look for him. Hey, Blue's here.
you know, there's a lot of witchcraft within that, within the corporation. That's what it looks like with the CEO that used to work there and all that. So, I mean,
And look who else is here. It's Toothless Bane. Haven't seen you in a while.
like I said, I mean, we're going to find out all the truth when we file the lawsuit and get the lawyer, and, you know, they are able to launch a full investigation of everything. So I'm not worried about nothing. You do understand there's going to be an investigation launched at some point. They're going to have to. They have no choice. So all of you are going to be investigated. That's common sense. Fully.
Bullshit. It's 45 minutes after the hour, 15 minutes until the top of the hour, and we'll be out of here by then. So enjoy what we have left. I can tell you the way this one's going, this one turned out to be a lot more roastable than I was anticipating. So unless something truly extraordinary happens, we're going to pick it up where we leave it off tonight on Saturday Madness. Because again, this one's been a little bit better than I expected it to be, really.
That means all Cash App records, all everything. If you try to delete information now, it's not going to matter. They're going to find it. So, I mean, who's in the winning boat, bro? I mean, I have nothing to worry about ever. I'm good because I don't do what you do. My conscience is clear. And
what we're watching right now is not live. If he's live right now, I'm certainly not aware of it.
Clean. I don't have no connections online with people. Like I said, they're talking to cult leaders like Tommy Sotomayor. He going to prison. Every single member of that cult going to go to prison. What are you talking about, man? They'd be weird, man. Like real talk. Like just they mad at people and they so bad, big and bad, and they gonna do this and that. Where's it at? They tried it with me. It might have worked with other people. It didn't work with me, bro. I'm doing better and better, man. Why? Because I have faith in God. This whole situation was impossible out the gate. My life was made impossible because I was successful, because I'm beautiful, because I'm handsome. And guess what? I put my faith in God. I give it to God, man. I don't have anything against nobody. I don't got nothing but love in my...
No, he is not live, and he does not have one queued up, which makes me feel better because it would just be my luck. It absolutely would be that he would go live right after I leave the air. It could well happen if we have any restreamers out there, or snipers as they're calling them now. Get ready. Myself, I'm a restreamer. Old man set in his ways, don't you know?
My heart, man. Like I said, I tried to support that, even that Rio dude, even my enemies I support, right, who have done the utmost wrong.
Hey, that's nothing to apologize about there, Red Pill. If you think he's live, you do need to mention that to me. So that's never going to be a problem.
Wrong to me. I still try to turn the other cheek and say, hey, I offer you an opportunity. I had just got done offering Styles Nutword an opportunity. He's the one who wanted to have that attitude. He's the one telling them people to talk like that. Him and that Ralph dude. Been nothing but nice to them people, man. Real talk. I don't have any issue with nobody. I don't have an issue with Rio. I literally had wished him the best. He's the...
You don't have an issue with Rio. Wow. Just plain wow.
one who wanted to talk crazy.
You have all kinds of issues with him. He really ought to look you up.
You see what I'm saying? So is that really a good look that a good man you try to talk to like that and say something that's just so like in another left field that you would never say in front of me, and we all know that's a fact and you can't prove
so far in another left field? So are you talking about like two diamonds stacked on each other? Is that what you mean? I've never heard that before. That's not a thing. It's not a saying. It's not a cliche. It's not anything.
Wrong because you don't have the heart to. That's a horrible look, bro. That was a bad decision today. You really dropped the ball there, homeboy. You know, now, like I said, he could sit there and do his drinking and do his fake live stream until his channel gets removed from this network.
Yeah, I hear Lucius. I'm thinking of Lucius Allen, who's a basketball player, I think, in the 70s. I want to say he played for the Milwaukee Bucks, but he was a solid player.
Right? Because it doesn't matter either way, because I'm not on that. I don't sit there and try to hold anyone back. I support people.
Well, you mean you don't want to be my Lucius? Oh, man, talk about famous last words, huh?
Help people. I want everybody to eat and do well, man. People like that, he gonna do it to himself. He can't make himself anything of himself. They don't even know how to. How you gonna have a channel on here, bro, with all that language you use? Come on, bro. It's never gonna work, man. If you use language like that, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Especially when you ain't talking about nothing. You're actively stalking. That's a felony, bro. Every show you do is actually considered a felony. What?
No, every show I do is not a felony. Every show I do is people seem to think they're pretty funny, and I'm so grateful for that. Banana Bear Jubiz is here. We call him Skip.
These people are funny. That's why they're my entertainment. Think about it. I'm rich and wealthy, and I sit back, chill, and watch them make a fool out of themselves. And you think you could tell me anything? What? Bro, you commit a crime every time y'all talk. Y'all can't even talk direct. You talk on fake accounts. Like, boy, you can't be serious, man.
This coming from a man who has blocked literally thousands of accounts, real or otherwise.
These people petty. They funny as hell. Feel me? Like,
I am funny as hell. You aren't. How do I do it?
in the street, everybody quiet as a mouse. Like I said, in reality, I never have to tell someone, hey, can you leave me alone? Like, nah, bro, it don't work like that in the street. People just back up because they know better.
You're right, Toothless. I'm just screwed.
That's just the truth, bro. Wouldn't nobody play me close like that, man. People know about me, man. People know who I am. Yes, they know how I get down. They know what I'm about, and so do y'all. So act like it. I don't owe you nothing, bro. I'm on my YouTube channel, man. You're over here committing a felony. If you're watching me or listening, that's a felony.
Yeah, because your show is a fucking crime. Negative 43 TV. We've got 10 minutes to go. Actually, about 8 minutes. We're going to show you the new ending here again tonight.
You can't follow me around the internet. Told you already, warned you to stop doing that. So, like I said, if you don't want to heed the warning, I mean, that's fine. Enjoy your prison time because it's just going to stack up and become more and more and more and more. So I could care less how anybody feel because I'm the one winning in the game. You feel me, cuzzy? Yeah. So, like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, I was rich in North Carolina. I was out in Cape Coral, Florida at one time. I went to Florida for a vacation from down here one time. I had over $10,000. Same thing. Went, took a vacation, went out there to Cape Coral, moved out to Cape Coral. I worked in a Dollar General out there. I think at one point I did end up going back to living in my truck. I mean, that's life, bro. So people like Rio, when he tries to say something.
Yeah, I mean, the only way that he could look at this would be a hobby that he's getting paid quarterly on. That's it, professional. Yeah, none of us are professionals here. And he's always demanding donations. It's tips, okay? You're a performer. You're not a very good one, but you're a performer, and performers get tipped. God knows you're not a charitable organization. Fuck out of here with that, homie.
Like, to talk down, I mean, it doesn't register. It makes no sense because that's life. You go up and down. And
well, thank you for being here, DZ. It's one of the things that really makes this worth it every single time. We're going to be here for about 4 more minutes, 5 more minutes.
That's how you learn and
have a good evening, DZ.
Get knowledge. I mean, if you're going to claim me from the street, the only way you're going to have to take a loss. So I know you're not a boss because bosses take losses. You see what I'm saying? Like in Cape Coral, I did that. Like I ended up running out of money because I was paying rent out there. And then I went to living in the truck. I just manually went around and started figuring out what I wanted to do. And I got tired of being in that city. I think I might have still had some money too.
Driving around in a truck is manually doing so well. I guess maybe.
Obviously, I had some. Bro, I've literally panhandled my way through the entire state of Florida, bro. Like you're talking to a dude who knows how to act, who knows how to do everything. I mean, I am bragging. I mean, that's an accomplishment, bro. I mean, you have to understand, I know how to survive, bro. People tell me this, like even dudes on here were telling me.
I don't get how he's still here.
Me like, yeah, you know how to survive. Like I've done a lot, dude, in my life. So like before you say anything to me, like you should have been listening and trying to get game from me because I'm the one with life.
If your life is merely survival, you don't have a life
experience, not you. I'm an actual mobster and a gangster, bro. You're just a YouTuber. You can say whatever, but that's all you are. You're a YouTuber. That's all you'll ever be. You know what I mean? And you're not even a rapper. I mean, if you want to rap, bro, you should have listened to the greatest so I could have taught you because Styles still hasn't released one record. And look what he's going through. And I mean, his entire existence, the truth is it's meaningless. because he never had a rap career. Why? Because he had that same attitude that all y'all have, where you talk yourself out of opportunities and you're so jealous you can't have an opportunity. See, that's what they're proving. They're only proving that their attitude measures their latitude. Their attitude is why they're nowhere. So no, Rio, you're the one who has nothing. You're the one who all that just doing projection. That's weak as hell online when you're a grown man, bro. That's pathetic. What are you talking about? That's petty.
It is absolutely legal to roast Joey Sneed streams. You're putting on again a performance which is open to criticism, brutal critiques, um, getting clowned, getting roasted. Yeah, that's all my right. All of that.
What do you mean? You were talking about yourself,
What do I mean? Just what I fucking said, dummy.
bro. You're the one with whatever issues you have. I don't, this network has rules, man. I don't talk like that to people. I treat human beings right, bro. Everyone deserves basic human respect. I've been on that my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, bro. So see, everything that I said towards everybody, I stand on it because it's the truth. I said the truth about you, just like I said the truth about your cult leader, Tommy. Why do y'all keep bringing that dude up, man? He ain't coming back
That is true. That's who called him toothless, ruthless. Yeah, it was great.
to YouTube. I'm who made sure he had to leave YouTube. You can say what you want. He's banned from the media and the internet because of me. Because I'm the one who spoke publicly on it, and I'm the one who asked for it, and I'm the one who exposed everything, and I'm the one who flagged that last channel. So I take 100% credit for that. And look, what have y'all done? Nothing, because you can't, because you're powerless. Him and his cult are powerless people. They have no power. They're whack. They're just a bunch of people. It's just nameless, you know what's. They have no career, no future, no actual nothing.
All right, everybody's here very late, buddies. Here it's Chris Legit, and we probably have about 2-3 more minutes left.
They all have to be wage slaves and then sit there with their opinion and kiss up to a dude who's a nobody, bro. That's a joke, man. Like when they was talking about Soto Nation. Yeah, that's a cult, bro. All that stuff, when you use language like that and you think you're making yourself look good or bragging, that dude never had no real money. He made up that he had a fake bank account with over 300,000 to copy who? Me. Y'all silly, man. Y'all trying to fake it till you make it, man. You trying to just sit there and use delusion and that's actual, like, these people are insane. And they're trying to use that and coin that and then use it like as a projection towards others as if it means anything. People don't care. That's why I ain't got time for you typing, because I already know what you want and what you do. You're dismissed. Bye. I don't care what you talking about, because I'm a real person. I only accept reality. So let's talk about reality, bro. Like I said, I mean, name a time I ain't been mad successful, bro.
Now,
what? In Miami, same thing. Lived in my truck there. Tons of life experience. Like I said, I survived
you lived in your truck in Miami, and you think that's successful? Whatever.
All sorts of things that were unsurvivable. I went through.
God knows that your bar is set so low, it's literally on the ground.
A whole bunch, but I learned a whole lot. I did the same thing in Tarpon Springs. Watched all the corrupt stuff, the corruption there, like firsthand, and learned a whole lot there. I have real street knowledge. I've been in every different hood. I've been around different gangs, different sets.
Yep. That's what it is, Toothless. He is craving meat in the seat.
Actual like members and gangsters. Like, I've been around the real deal, bro. I've seen people lose their whole empire, lose their freedom, lose everything at the drop of a dime and the bat of an eyelash. I've been in real hood drama. You can't tell me nothing, boy.
Drop of a hat, you stupid bitch.
What you talking is fake, man. You ain't real. You ain't built like that. You ain't from my cloth. And that's what all these people don't understand. I did my thing all over the 50 states. Boy, miss me with this acting like anyone going to tell me nothing. Boy, y'all do a lot of fake talking. Miss me with this fake tough stuff, boy. I'm not the one, man. For real, homie. You feel me? Because like I said, that's all that stuff, that tough stuff. Who's the tough guy? Who just broke the world record for pull-ups? Me. Who broke it for dumbbell curls? Me. Who did all the tough stuff in the street? Me. What are you talking about? The one dude got out of prison, red pill, and said something about, I have something to prove. Bro, I'm who proved it. So if I have something to prove.
That's absolutely true. This will be our last read it for the listeners. Blue says the other day he was so hungry, he was talking about eating flowers. That's the absolute truth. And that is all that I have for you on this Thursday evening. Thank you so much for spending some of your Thursday with us here on Negative 43 TV. Programming note, we'll be here Saturday, 5:50 p.m. Sneedville time for Saturday Madness. What are we going to do? Unless he really, really uncorks one within the next day or so, we're probably going to finish what we are watching right now. It'll be part 2 of I'm the Only Master Manifestor, though. And one thing that I am definitely going to do before we meet again, I'm going to put together a little, just a very, very small video of Tyree doing the samurai thing. I know I've already said it 3 or 4 times, but I got to say it one more time before we go for the evening. He is actually poking imaginary targets with an imaginary stick. It's one of the most truly, it's quixotic, as I believe they say. It's a real trip, so you'll be seeing that Saturday as well. Right at the top of the program is when that's going to happen. I can promise you that right now, but you know, it's been a great show, but it's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.
And now, Negative 43 TV KUNT ends another broadcast day. Negative 43 TV is a wholly owned subsidiary of Baritone Media, LLC, with corporate offices located at One Cross Tower in downtown Sneedville. Negative 43 TV studios are located at 6969 Dead Daddy Drive in Sneedville. Negative 43 TV operates at a power of 200 hamster wheels, turning at exactly 61 revolutions per minute. On behalf of Rich and Marie Baritone, Old Betsy the Computer, Pete the Destroyer of Bud, and the rest of us here at Negative 43 TV, I'm Cleveland Steamer. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. And now, high flight.
Slit the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand, and touched the face of God.